Hi everyone, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. At the beginning of every year, I like to share a way of storing our wonderful cards that we make all during the year. And this is this year's contribution, I guess. So to me, it looks like a little book. It could easily sit on a shelf and you could make a few of them. Even if you wanted to say, right, like birthday on this one and then thanks and whatever, it just is a way of protecting them and giving them. This one particularly, you know, has a really kind of a vintage feel to it. So I really like it. It's using So Saffron and Bermuda Bay. There's a little bit of very vanilla. And this is the Cupcakes and Carousels paper pack stack. And inside holds a whole bunch of cards. I have 4 here with envelopes, and you can see I can probably get, and they're all got dimension on it. So you could probably put 10 cards in here minus the envelope, and or you know, maybe 7 or 8 with the envelope. Has a little magnet. And I wanted to share how to make this today. So pretty simple. The cardstock pieces that we're going to need is an 8 by 10, or sorry, 8.5 by 10, and then 6.5 by 11, and 2 by 4. So on the 8.5 by 10 side, we're going to score at 1 and 2 on all 4 sides. Done. So the 6.5 and 11 inch piece, we are going to score at 5 and 6, and that's done. And then the little flappy do on the long side. So on the 4-inch side, we're going to score at 1.5 and 2.5. Ta-da! Okay, scoring tool away, bone folders out. So fold and burnish all score lines. I'm sticking with the So Saffron because it's my favorite yellow, favorite color of yellow that Stampin Up produces. Not joking. And it's in the Cupcake and Carousels paper pattern stack, designer series paper stack. And that paper stack is lovely. A lot of the pictures, or a lot of the patterns, are very vintagey. And trust me, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes beforehand, I wouldn't have gotten it. I want to show you. Because the picture in the catalog does not do it justice. So if I can sort of go through some of the papers, I quite liked it. It's vintagey. I know it says carousel, like this is what got me, this sheet right here. Like that is gorgeous. So Calypso Coral, Bermuda Bay, So Saffron, very vanilla, really nice. And that, I think it's called Harlequin, I'm not sure. Really like it. So Cupcakes and Carousel, Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Peekaboo Peach, So Saffron, and Very Vanilla. So I was off by a couple, but okay. So this is a really easy build. Angle here. We'll come back and angle those. Straight up, angle there, cut off, and then sort of angles here, right there, and on that one. And then we're going to flip it around and do the other side. I've done a box like this recently but not on a large scale size. And when I was playing with that particular box, I'm like, I wonder if that would work out to be like a book size. I like to read. I don't do it as much as I used to. Because I'm crafting all the time now. You can't read and craft at the same time. Okay, so fast fuse down here. So on this edge, I'm just going to flip these guys over, the little tabs, and put a little bit of adhesive on those ones. That way I don't stick it to the table. Same with this one. Okay, put this baby together. So I'm giving these, well, I would have already given these as a gift to my sisters and my mom with the cards inside. That won't stick because I have no adhesive on it. Ugh, I have to do everything the hard way, right? Okay, just going to burnish those down. So this gives a really sturdy box. Okay, so this little piece is going to be our little flap, so make sure that it is on the bottom. So we open a book like this, so that's where it's gonna go. Before I do that though, I'm gonna go in. Now this is the ornate tag topper punch that is retired. But because this is a specific gift that I'm giving for my family at Christmas, I decided that I'm still going to use it. You could just round the corners with a corner rounder. That would work. So this edge here is going to be lined up at my 2 1/4 inch, and I'm going to line this score line up at the edge. So 2 1/4, and line the fold. I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but it helps. So I'm going to put a little bit of fast fuse. Okay, and then line everything up. I'm going to bring out some glue dots. Connie Stewart suggested this little tip. I love the idea of just having a little ribbon sort of wrapped around your glue dots, and you can hold your whatever you call that, release paper, so that it doesn't go all crazy. I think it's a great idea. So these magnets are from Spider Magnets. Just do a Google search on it. People have asked me before. And I think these are like 10 millimeters. I'm not sure. They're pretty thin, but they're perfect for crafting. Because you don't want, especially when you're dealing with magnets, you don't want to rip the paper. So these are called the metal embellishments. What's it called? Metal rimmed pearls. Now, because they have metal on them, when I go to tuck this one down, I'm just going to remove the release paper from this guy. Stick my, there we go. So now even the pearl is doubly held because it's got that little bit of metal there. So now I really like this idea of having that little ribbon there. Such a good idea. Little glue dot on the end here. Try not to touch it. So I am trying to get that crease right there. Fold that baby in. And then I have a full piece of the cupcake and carousels. So the Bermuda Bay, so this piece is 4 3/4 by 6 1/4. The Very Vanilla piece is 4 5/8 by 6 1/8, and the pattern paper is 4 1/2 by 6. And so I wanted to do 3 layers to make sure that that box top is sturdy for one, and I felt like it needed it. And because the pattern paper is only 6 by 6, I kind of had to make it a little bit bigger. I love this. Such a cute set. And here are the cards that I made. And I also used the carousel, Cupcakes and Carousel Designer Series paper as well. And I did make a video on this particular card. However, that stamp's now retired, and it's been, I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, that's my project for today. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you try something like this. Doesn't it look good? Like, I can see them all lined up on a bookshelf with a label, or a really nice gift for somebody. Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf to visit my website, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.